As the deliver by Christmas promise gets harder to fulfill by the hour amid rising package volume and shipping costs, the relationship between retail giant Amazon and its symbiotic partner UPS is showing signs of strain. Joining us now with the story is WSJ reporter Laura Stevens in Atlanta. Hi, Laura. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, Laura, Amazon is UPS's biggest customer by far, correct? How big is their Amazon account this year?
So according to multiple executives that we interviewed, the account exceeds $1 billion this year, and that's up about fivefold from about $200 million back in 2005, which is when they signed on to do Prime deliveries, which is the 2-day air guarantee. And that's back when UPS and Amazon really cemented their partnership.
Wow. So clearly an important client for UPS. What lengths has UPS gone to cater to this customer? They've built infrastructures for Amazon, correct?
Well, yeah, I mean, Amazon is a huge customer, and e-commerce generally, though, is growing rapidly. And so a lot of that's tied together, and UPS has been expending over $11 billion over the past 5 years to expand its network. Some of that for Amazon, some just generally for e-commerce and other customers and expansion. But yes, it's definitely driven a lot of expansion. But
of course, all of this is also costly for Amazon. Are shipping costs a big concern for the company?
They are. It was about 11.7% of revenue in the most recent quarter, up from 10.4% a year ago. So that's, a really big chunk of their revenue and something that they're looking to see if they can control more of.
So what range of options is Amazon exploring to cut some of these shipping costs?
Well, most recently, they were talking to lease cargo planes to do some of their shipping themselves. They're using the Postal Service more. They are buying their own truck trailers to do more of their trucking. So, they've been exploring a lot of different options. Also, working with some smaller carriers to do last mile delivery, kind of taking it from a hub to the door and exploring a lot of options like that.
Now, we know that UPS's cost per package has gone up, which is, of course, putting pressure on their margins and sort of limiting how much, cost cutting they can offer a company like Amazon. Is that behind some of this, the rising cost per package?
Well, that's has a lot to do with e-commerce. So it's much more expensive to deliver to a bunch of houses versus a business. And that's been driving UPS's cost per package from about $6.20 back in 2000 to about $8, which is down a tiny bit from 2011, which was when they reached their record. So that's definitely due to having to take those trucks out and go to so many different houses with just a couple packages versus, delivering to a shopping mall, which is a lot more cost efficient.
Absolutely. So if this relationship between Amazon and UPS does go completely sour, who would stand to lose the most?
This is one where a lot of industry analysts were saying that they're not really sure if Amazon can completely ever go it alone. And, it would definitely be years before Amazon could fully build out a network. So, at this point, Amazon is trying to go its own way. They're having some issues with some of the deliveries that they make. So it's unclear kind of how effective they'll be with that plan.
And interestingly, you report that Amazon is even poaching some of UPS's employees.
Yes, definitely. They've poached about 40 over the past 3 years, and those are kind of managers, people who do a lot of transportation network planning for UPS, and some important ones in there that could help Amazon with those efforts.
All right. So, Laura, is this all part of the larger trend of customers potentially becoming competitors?
Yeah, definitely. So this is something that we're seeing, especially in this age of new technology. It's allowing a lot of customers to kind of try to go at their own way. So pay TV providers are being, challenged a little bit by content providers like HBO, setting up its own app and allowing viewers to go and just look at HBO specifically.
All right, Laura, thank you for that. As long as I get my packages by Christmas, I'm okay. Thanks for that.